Today we are going to work on solving problems using a coordinate grid. In your math journal, I'm just going to jump straight into the assessment. It's going to give you some coordinates. Coordinates is another name for the numbers that tell you where the point is going to be on the coordinate grid. That look like this. So what you're going to do is there's 4 different sections. This one's the original one over here. You're going to have to graph each of those points. Okay, again, we're just looking at the original sailboat. In your math journal, you have these coordinates, and then on the next page after these coordinates, it also has 4 coordinate grids, and they're all 4 labeled differently. This one's labeled original sailboat at the bottom, so that's where you're going to graph these ones first. So our first coordinate is 8, 1, so I'm going to go over 8 and up 1 and just draw the dot. The next one is 5, 1, so I'm going to go 5 on the X, up 1 on the Y. Draw that spot. The next one is 5, 7, over 5, up 7. And you're going to keep doing this until you have all of those coordinates plotted. Okay, when you're done plotting them, you need to connect them in the order that you made them. So you can use a ruler if you need to, but you're going to connect the dots in the order that you made them. Okay? Now we're going to look at new sailboat number 1. This one has a rule. It says double each number of the original pair. So double means we're going to take it times 2. Okay? Now in this column it has a conjecture. A conjecture is kind of like an estimate. Like, what do you think is going to happen to this sailboat that you created? Do you think it's going to get bigger? Do you think it's going to get smaller? Do you think it's going to get wider? I'm going to write, I think it's going to get taller. So it's just a guess. ER. Okay? Then the next step is to go ahead and multiply each of those by 2. So it started up here. 8 times 2 is 16. 1 times 2 is 2. The next one, 5 times 2 is 10. 1 times 2 is 2. And you're going to fill in these ones down here. So I'm going to start with 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, 5 times 2 is 10. 1 times 2 is 2. You're going to finish this column. Alright, the next step is to find the new sailboat 1 coordinate grid, and you're going to plot these points. So I'm going to start with 16, 2. So I'm going to go over 16 and up 2 and draw my point. Okay, the next one, 10, 2, over 10 and up 2, draw my point. The next one, 10, 14, so over 10 and up 14, which is about right there. Draw that point. The next one, 2, 4, over 2, up 4. Okay, once you get these done, again, you're going to connect them in the order that you drew them to create a picture. Okay, but you have to do all of the dots. And then you will do the same for sailboat 2 and sailboat 3. Good luck on your assessment.